I don't know how I'm supposed to pay the bills. Probably have to start selling crack. Or rapping about selling crack.
Hi, Group 1. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be career and finance advice. So, let's get right into it. Spirit, what can you tell me for Group 1? Give me advice for Group 1. So Group 1, you're supposed to do, you right now, this moment in time, whenever you're watching this video, you will find abundance through healing and forgiving. Forgiving yourself and forgiving others. There's people from your past that you really, really, really need to forgive. There's people from your childhood. For some of you, it could be one specific person, but there's a lot of childhood wounds that you haven't acknowledged or you haven't tended to. Awakens compassion and desire to serve other wounded children, opens the learning path of forgiveness. I can see this group having speaking engagements. I heard going to jails, going to schools, churches even, possibly different community events. There's something very traumatic that you went through, and you don't even realize how your story can impact other people. That's actually, once you forgive what has happened to you and you find the strength to share your story, you'll find a lot of abundance coming into your life. There's people in your family that you need to forgive. Possibly like a grandparent. So they're saying you guys already put in a lot of work in the material realm. Some of y'all are trying to increase your finances by doing more work. Okay, so I just heard that for some of you, I'm getting entrepreneurs for this pile. I feel like a lot of y'all could do some sort of service, and you're focusing on like, what services can I provide? How can I expand my menu? How can I expand my services? How can I expand? But you're putting more shit onto your plate. Like, you're putting more things onto your plate when you really need to figure out how to maximize what you already have going on. So y'all need to shift your perspective, because the problem isn't that you don't work hard. The problem is you have a wound that you need to heal. It's festering inside of you. You need to take time to deal with that wound. And I'm hearing that if you guys open up and express this, and express it in a way where you're allowing yourself to be vulnerable and allowing yourself to connect with other people, you will find that your world just, everything in your world is going to expand. Everything in your world is going to change. I heard something about Jupiter. Some of y'all have a Jupiter in Leo or a fire sign. Your Jupiter is in Aries, Leo, Sag. Your abundance grows when you do things that you're passionate about, group 1. Y'all are very logical, which is not a bad thing, but they're basically saying you have to stop trying to think your way out of this situation and tap into your heart space. Drop from your mind and go to your heart. When the mind doesn't have the answers, you have to go to the heart. Just like when your father tells you one thing and then you go to your mother and then your mother makes it happen. It's because the mama has the magic, right? And magic is not logical. You guys are trying to think yourself out of a situation when you really need to be calling on divine intervention and focusing on sharing your story. A lot of y'all are actually very passionate. Okay, I'm hearing for some of you, this is something that you already planned on doing. You already have a passion for helping other people. But it's like somebody needs to push you off of the ledge, group 1. Tell me more about group 1. Wheel of Fortune. What else? Y'all have defeated some sort of demon, some sort of devil, some sort of distraction, something that was, I heard, keeping you on the hamster wheel. This is your own demons for a lot of you. Your own shadow self, illusions. You've been fighting illusions. These illusions have been created because of the trauma that you endured. I don't know what y'all went through. I don't know what y'all went through, but it has something to do with other people hurting you. A lot of disappointment, failed relationships, people who you thought you could trust, thought you could rely on, betrayed you, neglected you, abandoned you. They weren't there for you the way that they were supposed to be, or the way that you thought they should be, the way that they told you they would be. Damn, this is getting deep. Three of Pentacles. Y'all need to step into your power right now. You've made a name for yourself. You are known. Like, I don't know. Some of y'all are like known for a craft, something that you do with your hands. This Three of Pentacles could also be that like you're a mentor of some sort, or you take on a mentorship role. You need to lean into that with the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, there's I heard young bulls. So some of y'all could be from New York. There's like young people that look up to you. Some of you may end up being like a spiritual advisor, or somebody that reminds people to connect to a higher power. Also be an architect, where you do something with angles, shapes, lines, curves, geometry. Sacred geometry could definitely be something that you might want to try doing. Some of y'all are artists with the Three of Pentacles here. You draw. Start getting into sacred geometry, understanding the science behind it. Don't be closed-minded. You could be closed-minded about things that are really you don't even understand how they could be tools that transform your life and transform your suffering into power, like true power, not power dependent on ego, but power from within, being tapped into the divine. Mandalas, some of you need to like look into mandalas. Definitely got somebody from Harlem is watching me. I heard, what's today's math, Slim? What's today's math? I don't know. Maybe y'all finna go to New York. I don't know. I feel like there's somebody here that could really be a talented alchemist, metaphysician, or it's like, you know, secrets, like, you know, occult knowledge, you know, hidden information. And it's like some of y'all know things, but you're not applying it to your life. You need to apply it to your life. And then when you apply it and you see the results and other people see the results, that makes other people understand what you're doing better. And like, it also shows proof that what you know to be true and the way that you move in this world is effective and powerful. And if you could do it, then they could do it, because you've went through your hardships and challenges. And there's other people out there that are like you. Some of y'all feel very alone when you're really not alone. You're not alone. There's a lot of other people that have a very similar story to yours. Okay, yeah, you need to call it in. Started out with nothing, then I made a whole lot of something. Listen, some of y'all need to be doing some money spells. You need to speak. You know what? I'm going to pause the video because I have something I need to share with y'all. Okay, I'm going to share these mantras that I got from an elder. I am shifting into my highest timeline of abundance and freedom. I am the highest version of myself right now. I am focused on what is going right for me. I am incredible. I am so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities through multiple sources on a continuous basis. Y'all could benefit from reading mantras and reciting different meditations so that you can reprogram your subconscious. Because of the trauma that you went through, Power One, it's really hard for you to trust that everything is okay when things are going well. A lot of y'all are sabotaging your success. You're delaying some success because you're concerned that once you reach a certain height, you're going to be dealing with different problems. And maybe you're going to lose everything that you've worked for, everything that you prayed for. You're just so afraid of losing it. So it's stopping you from going to get it. You got to go get it. Like, what are you doing? Go get it. You can't think that you're just... Y'all have to understand that if something is in your heart, you're supposed to go follow that. Like, whatever your heart desires, group 3. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said group 3. Whatever your heart desires, group 1, it's yours. It's already yours, but you have to do the work to go and claim it. And a lot of you need to work on forgiving and healing, because that is blocking this abundance from coming to you. Because if you haven't forgiven yourself and others, and if you haven't even tried to heal, the universe is just not going to give you the things that you desire because you're not ready for it. And if they gave it to you, you would fumble it. Oh, my power for group 1. king. This is your role. This is your destiny. This is who you are at your core. You are a benevolent leader. But first, you have to heal and lead yourself. The pain that you have endured is that's why you have such a big heart. Whoever I'm talking to, your heart is so big. I can see it. Like, you might even have large hands. Your heart is so big. And you're supposed to acquire these things so that you can bless other people. So don't be concerned about whether or not these blessings are going to be yours forever. Because really, the blessings that you receive, group 1, are supposed to make your life better. And then your responsibility is to share those blessings with other people. But right now, you're in your head. You're really in your head, and not in the good way. You need to tap into your heart, group 1. That's where that's how your money gonna flow. And get into some, you need to study. So a lot of y'all are good with numbers. You need to do some research. You need to get into, I recommend Chaldean numerology. You need to learn about some sacred geometry. Just educate yourself, because a lot of y'all are doing the same shit and you're getting the same results, and then you're not satisfied with those results. So why do you continue to do the same thing? Don't let fear stop you, group 1. I hope this reading was helpful. If it was, please like the video, comment down below, and tell me which pile you chose. And make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be notified for my next post. I am taking readings. The link is going to be up at the time of this recording, so you can drop down below and hit me up if you'd like to book a consultation, a reading, or you need some spiritual work done. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.
I don't know how I'm supposed to pay the bills. Probably have to start selling crack, or rapping about selling crack.
Hi, group 2. Into your reading. This is going to be a look into your career and finances. Group 2, I feel like I'm already getting a message that some of y'all just need to surrender. Okay? You need to surrender. You need to get some rest. There's abundance all around you, group 2. Keep dropping cards. What's this? The Hermit? Yeah, I told y'all you need to rest. You've overworked yourself. What can you tell group 2 about their career and finances? How beautiful. We have mother, and the child orphan is peeking out. Do you have a mother wound, group 2? Some of you have like a mother wound. You could even have a good relationship with your mother, but at some point your mother was inaccessible to you. There could have been some sort of separation here from the mother. Group 2 do to call in more abundance. Independence based on learning to let go, at it alone, conquering fear, surviving. Okay, so yeah, some of y'all have a mother wound. And that mother wound is preventing you from, like, you have some codependent traits that you need to address in order for money to flow into your life. And see, the mother being here is just spirit confirming that a lot of you know that your abundance either comes through the matriarchal lineage, or your abundance is dependent on how you feel about your mother or how you feel about the feminine energy, is what I'm hearing. So for some of the women watching this, like, you may need to repair how you view women, how you view feminine energy. Some of you have a very patriarchal mindset where you feel like you have to work. That's the only way you're gonna eat, is if you work. And that's not actually helping you, and that's not really true. You need to work, but all you really have to do is be grateful, show up, do what's asked of you, give back, be open to receiving, and repeat. That's all you really have to do, group 2, in order for abundance to come into your life. Now, I am hearing that some of you are going to go into the medical field, possibly working with mothers and babies and families. You could be a doula. I'm also hearing an herbalist. That career is a good career field for you. It may even be like, you may even have like a group home, group 2. Or you grew up in a group home. Yeah, some of y'all were like a foster kid. You bounced from home to home, didn't really have that much stability in your life. So your perception of what stability and security is a little obscure. Some of you view security, especially financial security, through the lenses of extremes. And so I feel like a lot of you get a lot, or get what you feel like is a lot. Maybe you come into a nice chunk of money, or you were given a head start in certain situations. Like, I'm even thinking about how foster children have certain privileges when it comes to scholarships that are available to them, social services that are available to them, and all of those things have flaws. But what I'm saying is there's an advantage to being in this situation, and you're going to find abundance through hacking the advantages, like taking on the benefits. Some of y'all have, like, you haven't, hold on. There's a lot of opportunities that passed you by, group 2, because you just let it slip by you. You didn't feel deserving of it. When spirit was literally trying to help you catch up, and you didn't take the opportunity, or there was some missed opportunity here. Independence based on learning to go at it alone, conquering fear, surviving. Yeah, it's like something was literally just plopped into your lap or just given to you, and you were afraid of, like, you didn't know what to do with it. But it's not even that you didn't know what to do with it. It's just that you have this fear of success. This kind of feels like group 1 a little bit. You may be drawn to that pile. Yeah, now I'm hearing all I feel is blue. All I feel is blue, blue. Yeah. Now, some of y'all were holding on to somebody too damn tight because you were like, that person could have been helping you make money, or like a business partner, or maybe a family member that you do business with. It's like you were holding on to somebody way too tight. Like you have a codependent relationship with someone. I'm just channeling at this point, aren't I? I didn't want, yeah, 2 of Cups and the 10 of Wands. I really didn't want to. Yeah, somebody that you have like a bond with, a friendship, or a relationship with, it was becoming a burden. It was holding you back. This person, this situation was holding you back. What do they need to know? How can they grow their finances? Okay, I'm hearing some of y'all are literally, you were born to be a mother. Somebody was born to mother. Mother themselves, have their own children, mother children in the community. Walk with unconditional love, be patient, be joyous. Very fertile energy here. Two of Wands. And now I'm starting to feel like this could be you going between these two energies, feeling like you are abundant, you are fertile, you are powerful, you are full of unconditional love, and you're full of joy. It's like you give out that energy, and then when the universe rewards you, you kind of run. It's almost like you have this moment where you're fearful of the responsibility because you see yourself leaving. There's something that you have to leave, group 2, in order for your abundance to come in. The 2 of Wands, he's traveling, he's seeing the world, he's moving. He's on to the next thing. How can I create more abundance in their life? Messages for group 2. Whoa. Eight of Pentacles. Self-mastery. Routine. There's a cycle that you are repeating with somebody, and you need to break that cycle. But I'm also hearing that you need more routine and more structure in your life, and that would make everything run so much smoother. That would also increase your finances, increase abundance, because everything would be flowing. I literally said this for group 1, but it's not how hard you work. It's like you have to be in a flow state. When you are maxed out, you're maxed out, and you have to take a break, rest. I said that, yeah, rest. Y'all need to get a good night's sleep. Go to bed at a decent hour. Nourish your body. Meal prep if you have to. Like, you need to plan things out. Get calendars. Get assistance if you need an assistant. Ask for help if you need help. Some of y'all are in school or you're doing some sort of apprenticeship. You're learning something for sure. You could be in a workshop, hosting a workshop, doing something where your skills are being sharpened. Education is really important for this group. Continue to sharpen your skills. Continue to learn new techniques. Whatever it is that you do, always be open to learning more and perfecting your craft, perfecting your skill. But there does need to be some balance here. This is an 8-year group too. This is a really good year for abundance, but you have to have the systems put in place in order for that flow to come through. And it's never too late to put those systems in place. It's going to be more difficult if you have already gotten this far without certain systems in place, because you're going to have to dismantle some things. I heard you're going to have to stop and pause. Yeah, because you can't fix the machine while it's running. So it's like you got to stop and pause, and you may be afraid to take, you're afraid to take that break, to stop, to pause, to reset, because you're already so deep into whatever it is that you're doing. 28 could be significant for a lot of you. Maybe you just turned 28 years old. Page of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Okay, tell me more. You need some plants in your house. Group 2, go get a money tree. Some of y'all have a money tree and you need to water it. So go water your money tree. Go give it some sunlight. Go repot your plants if your plants need to be in a bigger container. You could move. You need to move. Some of you need to move your space, or you need to rearrange your space. You have outgrown something, or there's clutter. Getting rid of clutter and organizing will do a lot for the energy around you, group 2. And a lot of y'all don't want to do this because you're so fatigued, you're so tired. Give yourself an opportunity to rest. Please. I feel like that's my 5th time saying this in this reading. It keeps coming up. Okay. One more card. Close the reading. Ace of Swords. Clarity. You need to clear your mind. Like, doing everything that I just said will actually bring you some clarity. It's amazing how much better you feel when your environment is conducive to feeling good. Like, if you're in a very chaotic environment, if you're in a very cluttered environment, everything has energy and a vibration to it. And you're going to feel that clutter. You're going to feel that chaos. And so if you can't, what I'm hearing is, if you can't change your environment, if there's nothing that you can do about your environment in the moment, a lot of you need to work on your protection. You need to work on protecting your energy. You need to do some spiritual baths. You need to do some grounding practices. You need to do something that helps you clear your mind and balance out the energies around you. This group is very sensitive to energy. And that's why you're not in a flow state the way that you want to be. Or you kind of feel like you're just, there's no break, there's no end in sight. Yeah, and then that can make you miss out on opportunities that were meant for you because you're so fatigued. Like, give yourself an opportunity to rest. 3 of Pentacles, Page of Swords. Some of you, there is a younger person that can actually take care of, some of y'all are going to hire an assistant or like a family member or somebody. You're going to hire somebody or lean on somebody's help. And it's going to remedy a lot of this. I don't know. You're supposed to collaborate. You're supposed to work with somebody. You're not supposed to be working alone. Group 2. I'm gonna pull one more. And then I'm gonna close the reading. Eight of Swords. You're only stuck if you want to be stuck. Cleanse your space. Get rid of the clutter. It's messing with your mind. Swords or mental plane. The clutter is messing with your mind. It's throwing you off balance. Protect your energy, protect your space, protect your peace. Group 2, you're going to be fine. I don't even see you guys like shifting careers or anything like that. It's just some self-development that you need to work on, and that's going to improve your finances and your career situation. I hope this reading was helpful, group 2. If it was, please like the video, comment down below, and tell me which pile you chose. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be notified for my next post. And follow the community tab to stay updated with what's going on the channel. My link is going to be active, so if you need to book a reading, a consultation, get some spiritual work done, you can do that at the booking link below in the description box. I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.
I don't know how I'm supposed to pay the bills. Probably have to start selling crack. Or rapping about selling crack.
Hi, group 3. Welcome to your reading. We're going to look into your finances and career. So, did y'all just buy some clothes? Did you just buy a new dress, group 3? Get your freaking dress on. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that song, Freakum Dress. Get your freakum dress on. I don't know. Some of y'all went shopping or you want to go shopping. I don't know. Some of y'all watching this reading because you want some money to go shopping. Okay. Tell me more about group 3, their finances, career. What advice do you have for group 3? Highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it will bring to your life. Spin it all around and touch it to the ground. Group 3, you need to stop acting like you're not that woman, that girl, that bitch, that one, the one. Okay? That's why I was channeling that song. A lot of y'all, your finances are not even looking that crazy. You just need to step into your power, step into who you are. Something could have happened where you forgot who you were. I could be talking to some mothers or just women who are going through a transition, or people who are going through a transition. But I just feel like for this group, your money is up when you are more confident about yourself. So some of you do need to go get a new wardrobe. You need to go shopping. You need to shop for yourself. Yeah, stop leaving the house looking crazy. Put on your good clothes, put on your good drawers, put on some jewelry, some perfume, you know, Make sure your face is looking right. Do your makeup if you do makeup. Do your lashes if you like to wear lashes. Do your nails if you like you need to do the things that make you feel super, super confident. And you need to continue doing those things. Okay. Give me one more card. 1, 2, 3. Career and finances. Ooh. Yeah. I could be talking to like an influencer, or I feel like this is a younger person. Pioneer, passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. Damsel, understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself. Okay, so I feel like a lot of y'all are like Instagram models, or just like you make money off of your looks, off of your aesthetic. It's time to switch up your aesthetic. It's time to do your hair. It's time to change things up, rebrand, re-strategize. Who are you? Who are you as a woman, as a person, as a brand? Okay, so for this group, you guys have a brand that you have built, or you are building, or you're like reinventing yourself right now. Or that's what Spirit is asking you to do, because it's actually going to help you bring in a lot more abundance. And I also heard that this is not superficial at all. This has nothing to do with being superficial. This has everything to do with playing the part. If you want to feel like a goddess, then you need to dress like what you think a goddess dresses like. If you want to feel like a vixen, then you need to dress like a vixen. If you want to feel like a siren, then dress like a siren. If you want to feel like a princess, then dress like a princess. Y'all need to tap into your feminine energy, your Delulu energy. And you need to stay in your own world, create your own world, create your character is what I just heard. Choose your skin. Like in video games, when you get to choose your outfit, you get to make your character. You can make them this big, this tall, put them in this outfit, put these shoes on them, ... Like I'm actually seeing Nicki Minaj. I'm seeing Nicki Minaj. I don't even remember what it was that they put her in, but they put her in a video game. Was it Mortal Kombat or something? I don't know. Some of y'all are going to be like a fashion icon, or you're just going to be the first to do something in a space. And I feel like it's in, it has something to do with like aesthetics, beauty, art. Romanticize your life, group 3. Yeah, view everything as a body of work. Everything should inspire you right now. And you should be your biggest muse. What else does group 3 need to hear right now? Do they need to know about their finances? Eight of Cups. Page of Cups. Were you depressed, group 3? You were sad. You were dealing with some really big feelings. Really big feelings. A lot of feelings. It could have been a lot going on in your life that had you really emotional. With the Page of Cups here, you were definitely feeling like a child. You were feeling like you didn't have a really good grip on your emotions. Everything that was happening was hurting you, or you felt very sensitive to everything that was happening around you. You could have took a lot of stuff personally, or you've been taking a lot of things personally. Something happened to you, it was a surprise, and you took it personally. The Page of Cups here. Yeah, you stepped away. You took some time to do, like, you took some time to do some inner work. You needed to retreat. You needed a break from people. You had to process your emotions and figure out where all of these emotions were even coming from. Why are you feeling this way? What else is Sweet Green to know about their finances? Good fortune is on the road for you, group 3. That's what y'all really needed to hear, huh? Yeah. All of your manifestations are coming in. All of your manifestations are coming in. You really don't need to worry about much of anything, group 3. You actually need to bask in the moment right now. You need to stop getting in your own way. You need to understand that you're different and you are not meant to follow others. You're meant to trailblaze. You're meant to create a path for yourself. You need to recognize that your aesthetic is very, people love your aesthetic. Like whatever aesthetic you choose, people like your style, people like your taste, people like your swag, people like your authenticity. And so enjoy dressing up, enjoy playing with your makeup, trying different clothes on, trying different perfumes, colognes, like be experimental. Be experimental right now and just wake up knowing that you can change how you feel. Nobody else is responsible for making you happy or responsible for your own feelings. Like you can change how you feel. For a lot of you, your abundance is dependent on your emotions. When your emotions are out of check, your abundance slows down. So keep your emotions in check, group 3. Feel them, process them, move on. Don't dwell. Don't dwell on your emotions. Stop taking everything so damn personally. We're all here to learn from one another. We all show up in each other's lives because there's some sort of experience that we signed up for. And so that person that was getting on your nerves, or that person who hurt your feelings, or that person that made you really happy, or that person that made you feel really sad. Like it doesn't matter how other people, it doesn't matter how other people make you feel. What matters is how you deal with it. What matters is how you move, how you handle that person, how you handle that situation, how you handle that experience. A lot of y'all are coming out of a phase of reacting to responding. Not being so quick to do the first thing that comes to mind or say the first thing that comes to mind. Instead, you're taking a moment to process what is happening and you're responding accordingly. That's about to change your abundance. A lot of good things are actually coming in for this group. All of your wishes are coming through. You have reached a pinnacle when it comes to like your healing. Like I said, with the Eight of Cups being here, you have went into that dark cave and took care of, like took time to be aware of all of these feelings. You took time to process. You could have had some sort of sabbatical where you may have stepped away from work. You stepped away from family. You just called a time out. And it's working for you. because all of your good fortune and all of your good karma is coming your way. You're supposed to be, like, a lot of y'all have a presence online, or you will, or you're going to be on television. You're going to do something where you are in the spotlight. You're supposed to be in the spotlight. Sharing, too. You could even have, like, I heard telecommunications. So you may be like a radio personality or on a TV show. This is your future position. Oh, excuse me. So this is something that is coming towards you, something that's in your future, something that is destined for you to do. Don't let nobody bring up your past, is what Spirit is saying with the 7 of Wands and the Death card. Like, there's certain things that you might have done in your past. There's certain people that you could have blocked out of your life. And you need to think about whether they deserve coming back into your life. Confirmation. But I also heard, stop being so defensive about your past. You don't have to defend yourself or explain yourself to anybody. I don't know. Some of y'all were like working girls, or you did, like, I feel like y'all did something taboo. People think that you were like naive, or you didn't know what you were doing. The Justice and the 9 of Swords. What's this 9 of Swords about? 10 of Pentacles. That's crazy. That's crazy. People are going to try and bring up something that you did or something that was done, said, whatever. I feel like there's something from your past that people are going to try and bring up. So just be aware of that, group 3. But like, justice is like, you're still, things are still ruling in your favor with justice being here. Like, everything is still at peace. Everything is at balance. I don't even feel like this is your energy, this 9 of Swords. It could be your energy. You could have like nightmares or anxiety about whatever this is from your past. I'm also hearing nightmares and anxiety about what the future holds for you. Nightmares and anxiety about like being in the spotlight if you're not already in the spotlight. Or some of y'all, it's going to be like you're going to have a bigger platform, or something is going to grow. Don't sabotage your own success because of your fear. If you weren't supposed to be doing it, then why would people be asking you to do it? Like, there's going to be people asking you to be on their show, be on their podcast, do this, that, and the third. Like, why would they call you if you weren't qualified for the job? Don't overthink. 10 of Pentacles. There's a lot of success and abundance coming to you. It's going to feed you and it's going to feed your family. It's also going to establish some sort of legacy for this group. Because you're a pioneer. That people definitely underestimated with the damsel being here. People look at you as somebody that needs to be saved, or somebody that wanted to be saved, somebody that could have sabotaged their own success. But I feel like a lot of y'all are very aware of who you are and where you're headed and where you're going. It's other people's projections that could have slowed you up here. It's on the bottom of the deck. 4 of Pentacles. other people's projections of you was halting your money. It wasn't really growing, but it wasn't really declining. It was just kind of at a standstill. You lost your momentum. Yeah, with the 6 of Pentacles and the 3 of Swords. And the World card. Okay, for this group, some of y'all need to tithe. Okay, so if you're a part of like a church, a temple, or whatever, you need to tithe. And if it's not a church or a temple, it's like you need to give your time away, or you need to give back. You need to do some sort of community work on a continuous basis. Like, I don't know if you like to give people, like you may like to work at a soup kitchen, or give some of your time away, volunteer, work with animals, do something. Like, you need to give back on a frequent basis. It could have been a love situation that halted your success, group 3. Lovers and 3 of Swords, yeah. All right. That's all that I have for you, group 3. I hope this reading was helpful. If it was, please like the video, comment down below, and tell me which pile you chose. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be notified for my next post. And also, check out the community tab to stay up to date with what's going on the channel. My link for bookings, consultations, spiritual work, all of that stuff is going to be linked down below in the description box. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.